Hi guys, Dahlia here, welcome to my channel. If you didn't already know, I'm part of Jen and Marcy's street team for The Saviour's Champion. This means I get to help market the most amazing book that I have read this year and probably the most amazing book I will read all year. So I've talked enough on this channel about how much I adore TSC. If you haven't already pre-ordered yourself a copy, I highly recommend you scoot over to Jenna's channel and go and do that. There's so many prizes that you could win every single week just from ordering a copy of her book. TSC will be released on the 24th of April, which is this month, so get on it guys. Anyway, the hilariously adorable Stephen Partridge tagged me to do this tag. I'll link his video below, so go and watch it. You'll laugh yourself silly. He's so hilarious. So let's get into it. Question number 1, who are you? I am Dahlia Burroughs, I live in Australia, and I'm a book addict. Number 2, The Saviour's Champion is a dark fantasy action-adventure romance. Which aspects first drew you to The Saviour's Champion? I have followed Jenna's channel since the beginning of her YouTube. After watching and rewatching all of her videos, I'm excited for anything that she's releasing. More specifically, it was about a fight to the death, and I love Jenna's fight scenes, so a whole book, including her fight scenes, were going to be awesome. And of course, there's a little bit of magic sprinkled in. Number 3, what is your favorite quote and why? So many quotes moved me or gave me goosebumps or made me tear up, but one kind of stands out more than the rest. And this one is, he has much rage. Rage moves man to fight. Rage moves man to kill. The others, they play game, but Tobias spills blood tomorrow. Ooh, I just got goosebumps. And why do I love this one so much? Well, it shows that someone else believed in Tobias as well, rather than just me, the reader, or, the obvious people around him who were rooting for him. It showed that an outsider knew he could win, knew he could get past all of the stuff that's standing in his way. And trust me, there's a lot. Tobias is such a quiet, gentle, unassuming warrior that he really gave people a hard time. They were not expecting him to last anywhere near as long as half of the guys that end up dying. Number 4, who's your favorite character? I had some misconceptions about Flynn. I may have projected my feelings onto Flynn and thought that he was a better character, a better human being than he actually was. So yeah, he's no longer my favorite. He's an awful, awful person. So now I love Orion. He's down to earth, he's a realist, he kind of just says things how they are. He's not afraid, he doesn't hold back with things, and he's not afraid to be honest with how he's feeling and who he is. And he actually tries to help Tobias through the competition. There's actually some quotes that I want to read out, things that he has said. It's a mockery we signed up for, so we will go out there as trained animals, and we will do it with a smile, or in this case, a mighty roar. And also, there is no honor in this tournament. It is merely a pageant dripping with blood. Can we stop for a second and talk about how amazing Jenna's writing is? A pageant dripping with blood. That is exactly what it is. Number 5, can you share one thing that surprised you about The Saviour's Champion? Just one thing? Stephen, come on, give us a break here. We need more than one thing. I guess the biggest thing that surprised me is that the characters changed so much. Each of them had their own development, their own stories. And I didn't know who I could trust beyond Tobias and the obvious people. I was just wondering who was genuine, who was playing a game, who was actually behind the scenes, low-key, trying to kill Tobias, and who were there to help him. But even when I thought I had this figured out, things changed, and the people who I thought I could trust ended up being the ones that wanted to hurt Tobias. Every twist was unexpected, but she foreshadowed so well that upon second reading, I actually saw the build-up to the twists that were happening. I was able to recognize them. All in all, she executed it so well. How she was able to keep track of so many characters and do it well is beyond me. Number 6, what is one thing you want people to know about this book? Tobias has a heart of gold, and he's such a beautiful person. But he also kicks ass when he has to. It shows that the MC can actually be a genuinely good person who's actually still brave. You don't have to write about an MC who has like this brooding dark past or anything, or something that stops them from being good people. They can still be good people. Their fatal flaw doesn't have to be their undoing. And honestly, I have more respect for Tobias because of the fact that he is good-natured. Number 7. Most of Jenna's fans are writers themselves or involved in the writing community. Can you tell us about your own work in progress and or platform? My work in progress is entitled The Acra Contessa. It's a sci-fi fantasy about a girl who has to overthrow her mother as Contessa to save the race that she now belongs to. The only trouble is that she has to deal with the pain associated with her paralysis and her uncontrollable telekinesis. And my platforms are many. They're all linked in the description bar. I post writing related content, book related content, motivational stuff, the occasional picture or video of my dog, and generally just how I'm going with my own journey. Number 8. How has Jenna's advice shaped your work in progress and or platform? She has shown me that I don't have to write what everyone else writes. That it doesn't matter what my story is, doesn't matter how out of the blue or different to the rest of everyone else's work that it is, people will still enjoy it if it is executed well. I don't have to write about the brooding love interest. I can write about a wholesome love interest, or I can write about a healthy relationship and people are still going to want to read it. And she has motivated me to try and stay on track with my posting on all my platforms. Even though I haven't done this every day, I'm trying to make it a habit, and so far I've kept up with my YouTube channel, and I am so excited about that because this is the YouTube is the place that I really wanted to keep up with. Number 9, how can we connect with you? What are your platforms? The links are listed below, but you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest, my website, and of course here. And finally, number 10. What is one thing about yourself nobody else knows, or only your closest friends and family know? This is a really hard question. I thought about it for ages before I could even come up with something that would be remotely considered an answer for this question. And I guess that is that I've had a short story published in a TAFE's local anthology. I don't have the physical book with me because it's at my mum's at the moment, but so I guess I'm technically published. I swear that I've said that here before. I'm getting deja vu, but I'm not 100% sure. If I had anything else to say right here, I would. So I've already mentioned it. I'm sorry. Bit of a cop-out. But if you do want to read it, you can read it for free on Wattpad. I'll leave the link below. So that concludes this tag. As others complete this tag as well, I will link their videos in the description bar so you can watch them whenever you feel like it and get to know Jenna Moressi's street team. If you have any questions or want me to cover a specific topic, please drop a comment below. If you want to follow my journey on any other platform, see the links in the description bar. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and more. I post videos every Thursdays and tags every other Wednesday, as you can see by today's posting. So subscribe and hit that little bell if you want to be notified. Thank you for watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye!